Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, you hear me and see me clearly?
Yes, I can.
That's right. My name is Jonah. How about you?
My name is Koki.
Cookie. It's nice to have you today, Cookie. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm doing fine
Uh-huh.
here, so thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Cookie, it's nice to have you today and it's good to
Mm-hmm.
hear from you,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you choose this time is daily news, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, so we have the article here. Apple may drop the standard iPhone model. Let's get started, Cookie, with this material. So let's start with these
Yes.
words and phrases. Here is the first word.
Reorganization.
Reorganization.
Yeah, that is a noun. It means the action of organizing something again, especially to make it work better. For example,
The company is planning a complete reorganization to improve efficiency.
The company is planning a complete reorganization to improve efficiency.
that's right. Next.
Absence.
Absence.
Yeah, that is a noun. It means the state of being absent from a place or the lack of something. Example.
His absence from the meeting was noted by everyone.
His absence from the meeting was noted by everyone.
Thank you. The next one.
Rumor.
Rumor.
Yeah, that is a noun. It means a currently circulating story or report of uncertain or a doubtful truth. Example.
There was a rumor that they were moving to a new office.
There was a rumor that they were moving to a new office.
Thank you. The next one.
Unveil.
Unveil.
Yeah, that is a verb. It means to make something publicly known for the first time. For example,
The artist is about to unveil his latest masterpiece at the gallery.
The artist is about to unveil his latest masterpiece at the gallery.
thank you. And the last one.
Anticipate.
Anticipate.
Yeah, that is a verb. It means to expect something to happen or to prepare for something. Example.
We anticipate that the new software will be released by the end of the year.
We anticipate that the new software will be released by the end of the year.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cookie, for reading these words together with example sentences. Okay, so let's check the heads up question before listening to the audio. For number one, what change is Apple planning for the iPhone 18 release? Number two, why might customers need to adjust their budget for the iPhone 18? And number three, what new iPhone models could Apple unveil in 2026? So let's find out the answer on those. Here is the audio.
Apple may drop the standard iPhone model. Apple is preparing to launch the iPhone 17 series, but reports suggest that a significant change is expected for next year. According to sources like ET News and WCCF Tech, Apple may not release the standard iPhone 18 model in 2026. Instead, the company could focus on expanding its lineup with a foldable iPhone, along with other new variants. This shift could lead to a major reorganization of Apple's iPhone offerings. The absence of the standard iPhone 18 model could surprise many. However, some reports indicate that Apple might delay the release of this version until 2027. As a result, customers may need to adjust their budgets, as Apple plans to introduce more premium models instead of the standard version. This change in timing aligns with Apple's recent strategy of introducing specialized models. Rumors suggest that Apple will still unveil other variants of the iPhone 18. These could include the iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, iPhone 18 Air, and the highly anticipated iPhone 18 Fold. However, the standard model might not be included in the 2026 release. This mirrors the shift seen in Apple's MacBook line, where the company focused on MacBook Air and MacBook Pro models, leaving the standard MacBook behind. Interestingly, Apple may release its most affordable iPhone in the spring of the following year, rather than during the usual fall period. Reports indicate that this change aligns with the strategy Apple started with the iPhone 16e. This could mark a shift towards a more specialized and advanced range of iPhones.
All right. Okay. So we're done listening. Are we good with the audio or you want to listen one more time?
Please let me listen again.
Okay. So no problem. Here is the audio once more.
Apple may drop the standard iPhone model. Apple is preparing to launch the iPhone 17 series, but reports suggest that a significant change is expected for next year. According to sources like ET News and WCCF Tech, Apple may not release the standard iPhone 18 model in 2026. Instead, the company could focus on expanding its lineup with a foldable iPhone, along with other new variants. This shift could lead to a major reorganization of Apple's iPhone offerings. The absence of the standard iPhone 18 model could surprise many. However, some reports indicate that Apple might delay the release of this version until 2027. As a result, customers may need to adjust their budgets, as Apple plans to introduce more premium models instead of the standard version. This change in timing aligns with Apple's recent strategy of introducing specialized models. Rumors suggest that Apple will still unveil other variants of the iPhone 18. These could include the iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, iPhone 18 Air, and the highly anticipated iPhone 18 Fold. However, the standard model might not be included in the 2026 release. This mirrors the shift seen in Apple's MacBook line, where the company focused on MacBook Air and MacBook Pro models, leaving the standard MacBook behind. Interestingly, Apple may release its most affordable iPhone in the spring of the following year, rather than during the usual fall period. Reports indicate that this change aligns with the strategy Apple started with the iPhone 16e. This could mark a shift towards a more specialized and advanced range of iPhones.
Yeah, that's right. So we're done listening. Cookie, are we good with the audio now?
Okay.
All right, so let's go back to the questions a while ago. For number one, what change is Apple planning for the iPhone 18 release?
Um, mm, the change is that Apple may not release the standard iPhone 18 model in 2026.
Yeah, that's right. So that's the reason, right? How about number two? Why might customers need to adjust their budgets for the iPhone 18?
Oh, because Apple plans to introduce more premium models instead of the standard version.
Yeah, that's right. So there will be a higher price for it. How
Mhm.
about number three? What new iPhone models could Apple unveil in 2026?
New iPhone models. Um, Models like models including iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, iPhone 18 Air, and iPhone 18 Fold are
Yeah,
unveiled.
that's right. So there are four models that they have to unveil in 2026. So are you excited about this unveiling? Yeah, model of this Apple product?
Hmm.
Yeah, it might be right, but it might be costly as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much, Cookie, for answering these questions precisely.
Mhm.
Now let's move on to the reading activity. Can you please read this article?
Okay. Apple may drop the standard iPhone model. Apple is preparing to launch the iPhone 17 series, but reports suggest that a significant change is expected for next year. According to sources like ET News and WCCF Tech, Apple may not release the standard iPhone 18 model in 2026. Instead, the company could focus on expanding its lineup with affordable iPhone, along with other new variants. This shift could lead to a major reorganization of Apple's iPhone offerings. The absence of the standard iPhone 18 model could surprise many. However, some reports indicate that Apple might delay the release of this version until 2027. As a result, customers may need to adjust their budgets as Apple plans to introduce more premium models instead of the standard version. This change in timing aligns with Apple's recent strategy of introducing specialized models. Rumors suggest that Apple will still unveil other variants of the iPhone 18. These could include the iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, iPhone 18 Air, and the highly anticipated iPhone 18 Fold. However, the standard model might not be included in the 2026 release. This mirrors the shift seen in Apple's MacBook line, where the company focused on MacBook Air and MacBook Pro models, leaving the standard MacBook behind. Interestingly, Apple may release its most affordable iPhone in the spring of the following year, rather than during the unusual fall period. Reports indicate that this change aligns with the strategy Apple started with the iPhone 16e. This could mark a shift towards a more specialized and advanced range of iPhones.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you very much, Cookie,
Mhm.
for reading this article clearly. Yeah, so before we move on to the discussion part, what can you say about the standard iPhone models of Apple? Do you think because right now, yeah, the model is iPhone 17, which is they're making it a series, right? But
Hmm.
these four models will be just released in 2026, but it's not yet, yeah,
Hmm.
certain, right? So
Hmm.
what can you say about this model then?
Yes, I was very surprised because so the foldable model is anticipated by some organizations
Mm-mm.
because iPhone has like very flat and thin style in its history. So if it introduced if it if Apple introduced the new foldable iPhone into the lineup, so it's a game changer, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But for you personally, Cookie,
Hmm.
are you expecting more from iPhone since iPhone is the best? Actually, it's like they considered it as like a best brand so
Hmm.
far.
Hmm.
So, are you expecting a lot from these iPhone models in the future?
No, because I'm very satisfied with the older, previous versions of iPhone models, iPhone series.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually now using iPhone 13 mini. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
it's more like handy one compared to recent series like 16 or 17, I guess, because it has a bigger monitor, but it's not so handy as 13 mini version. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
that's
really
true.
prefer the smaller models because I can put it easily into my pockets of the
Yes.
bottoms. So yeah, I prefer the lighter and thinner and smaller one with acceptable specs to
Yeah, that's true.
play yeah some games or so take photos or take videos with it. Yeah, and
Yeah, that's
I don't expect iPhone um for more specs like I after iPhone 16 or yeah. So and don't feel I don't feel the importance of camera on it, and so I don't want I don't want the uh, Pro series like 16 Pro, which is already spread, so
mm,
mm, because Pro series has high quality cameras, but it's actually so too heavy to yeah to take with me. Mm.
yeah, I understand your side. So, what really matters most is the yeah, comfortability in using this
Mm.
iPhone, right? Anyway,
Yes.
maybe do you think Cookie that this model, the new model that they're going to release, will have the same features with the old model that they have?
Ah. Maybe. Yeah. So there are still some demand like me. Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
some groups actually expect those older series or mini series, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
smaller series, other than just bigger and powerful ones. So yeah, if Apple can hear the customer voices, so uh, it should be uh, so Apple should reinstall those lighter and smaller models.
Yeah, I agree with you. So what really matters most is just like I've said, the comfortability in
Comfortability,
using,
yes,
right?
yes. And
Okay,
so
so
actually, I'm not sure about the difference between normal models and Air and Pro.
mm,
So
yeah, so we
uh,
haven't seen it yet because
yeah.
it will just launch in 2026,
mm,
right? But maybe the features is quite the same. Maybe just like you
mm,
said, the maybe the physical part will be changed, right? But
yeah.
what you prefer is more handy and small, right? Mm, yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Okay, so let's find out more about this article, Cookie. Thank you
Okay.
very much for your short opinion. Let's find out these questions on the discussion part. Okay, for question number one, do you think a foldable phone is a good idea?
I don't think so because I
Mm-mm,
like I said, smaller one,
mm-mm.
not to fold and open it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so because it can so easily handle and if the uh so nowadays I can see bunch of foldable phones in some stores and but if it is folded, uh, I feel like it's a little bit uh, thin compared to so
Thick.
normal
Yeah.
thick
Mm-mm.
yeah, compared to so just iPhone or non foldable ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I
Mm-hmm.
agree with you. Isn't it in late, yeah, maybe like middle of like, or maybe like 2020s there is like a foldable phone
Mm-hmm.
before, but not iPhone, it's a
Mm.
foldable phone. But do you think it's troublesome to use sometime?
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Especially if you're holding something or yeah, and then someone is calling you, you cannot answer it right away because you still have to unfold, right?
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Before answering the phone, yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so thank you very much, Cookie. How about this question number two? Would you prefer to buy a premium iPhone?
I I wouldn't prefer to buy a premium iPhone because I can easily guess the price is quite yeah, expensive.
Yeah, very costly, right?
Yeah, it's like it's more like what PC.
Yes, that's true. So, do you think sometime, Cookie, if you, for example,
Mm-hmm.
assuming only that you're going to buy this premium iPhone, would
Mm-hmm.
you consider that as a luxurious item for you already?
Sorry, can you say again?
Would you consider if you buy, for example, a premium iPhone, would you
Mm.
consider that as your luxury item already because it's quite expensive?
Yeah, it's sort of a luxury item, so yeah.
Do you think it's worth buying?
I don't think so because I don't do so mm, do how can I say heavy tasks enough,
Mm-mm.
which should be done with those premium specs.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like so in my case, I use iPhone just for daily tasks like internet surfing and playing a little bit games and yeah, using social medias.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's for necessities, right? For your daily necessities,
Mm-hmm,
daily
mm-hmm.
tasks, right? So
Yes.
that is in our case
Mm-hmm.
because if it's when we say premium, it's luxury already.
Yes.
So how is it? How do you view someone?
Mm-hmm.
when someone has this premium iPhone, for example, how do you view this person?
Ah.
Is it very wealthy?
So yeah, in my daily life, sometimes actually, so I see some people who are so having yeah, Pro Series in their hand, and when
Mhm.
I see them, I feel like it's somewhat awkward because they don't do, yeah, enough tasks or heavy tasks enough to use those kind of, yeah, specs, and yeah, so I I think I consider so they are the big fan of Apple. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
brand fan.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
mm, they are good customer for Apple.
That's right. And actually, Apple also is outstanding brand also among these,
mm,
yeah, brands that we have, right? But
mm-hmm,
of course, they deserve also this kind of price sometimes because Apple
mm.
is a very nice brand also and a good brand as well. Okay, so
Yes,
thank you very
yes.
much,
Mm-hmm.
Cookie. How about this number three? Do you believe a company should focus on a specialized product instead of standard ones?
Specialized products. Hmm.
Yeah, they put on a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
specialization on it. Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, I do. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
if they can, if the so companies can create specialized products. So if it is capable of creating those kind of so outstanding products, they should do to, how can I say, make uh, those companies different from, so
Yes.
differentiate from other companies, and to be profitable, they should focus on, yeah, those outstanding products. But if it doesn't help, if one company doesn't have those abilities and capabilities, and yeah, so the doesn't help people who can do that, they should create so more like common ones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is just depending on, yeah, strategy.
Yeah, I agree with what you said. So that is what makes a company stands out, right,
Mm-hmm.
from the other company also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so thank you very much. How about this number four? Would you would you like Apple to release new iPhones every year? Yes, so it's easy to phase out sometimes the items, right?
uh, my answer is completely no. Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
so yep. When I was in mm, a university, I was a fan of Apple, and I annually I checked the new release of Apple devices, including iPhone and MacBook, and yeah, something like that.
Mm.
But after graduating, so I was so sick of, um, I became sick of catching up new releases because it is too much.
Yeah, that's true. It's not worth it sometime, right?
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah, that's.
mm,
But do you think sometimes, Cookie, the telecommunication company sometimes they always release a new features of phone, not
mm-hmm,
just particularly iPhone, but yeah, the brand from different brand from Samsung,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
from Apple, and so on. They release a lot of yeah, like new features of phones
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So why do you think sometimes they do that? In yeah, maybe for one of the yeah is marketing
Ah,
strategy, right?
yes,
But
yes.
aside from that, what do you think is behind why they always change the
Uh,
yeah
yeah, I
the
guess that,
releasing new
yeah,
phone? Yeah.
releasing new phone is, yeah, branding. One reason is, yeah, one big reason is branding, because every
Mm-hmm.
year, if those companies can release new types. They can
Mm-mm.
gather traction from new people, and they can keep older fans,
Mm-mm.
which they already have. And additionally, by doing so, they can stay competitive in this market. Yes, because if the announcements are outstanding, so that outstanding enough to differentiate that company from other companies. So uh, consumers consider that company is so great, and new people can be fans of that company like Apple. But recent development also stagnated. I guess so.
Oh, we're running out of time, Cookie. Thank you very much for
Yeah.